One's from California and is infamous for killing off its neighbours. The other's from Korea and has a 3,000-year reputation in healthcare. Now they're getting together in the King Country. Glenn Katu has something he wants to share. Ginseng grown on his iwi-owned land could be New Zealand's next big export crop. Maraeroa C has invited members of other iwi trusts and incorporations to check out the prospects for themselves.
The more we revealed, you could see that the interest level went up.
You know, he makes things so juicy that I really come to seek the truth.
Until now, Maraeroa C have made their money from pine trees. But with harvests up to 30 years apart, planting a new crop halfway through the pine's growth cycle could be a good earner.
To grow 1 kilo of wild ginseng in our forest, we would utilise between 8 and 9 square metres. That would return us between $1,000 and $4,000 New Zealand a kilo.
So the trees can be between 12 and 15 years ideally. The trees will be at the right age to provide the right amount of shade for the plants. And it also allows you to get a crop of ginseng before you actually have to harvest the trees. So your first harvest of ginseng would be after about 6 years.
That's good enough to take a crop to market.
Ginseng is valued on the quality of its active ingredient, ginsenoside, believed to be an immune system booster. Levels of ginsenoside vary hugely depending on species, location and growing time before harvest. So far, results for Maraeroa C have been encouraging.
So the test in China for our ginseng we're very excited about because it did show the level of ginsenoside or active ingredient in our ginseng was of pharmaceutical grade, which is what the market that we're aiming at.
Now research underway at Waikato University is indicating another plus for Kiwi ginseng. Because of our relatively clean air, ultraviolet or UV light levels are high in New Zealand. To protect themselves from burning, plants including ginseng may produce unusually high levels of defensive antioxidants, antioxidants that may help combat degenerative diseases in people.
It provided us with a point of difference that we've been searching for our ginseng, to give us some benefit over and above ginseng grown in other countries. So we're quite excited about that.
Not much action above ground this time of year. We should be able to find something here.
I think you're the mad scientist.
With support from the Ministry of Science and Innovation, Maraeroa C will have light transmittance and soil tests done to determine the best conditions to plant in. Already they're planning to turn production up a gear.
It took us about 2 weeks to plant 2 hectares by hand and about 2 days with a seed drill.
Maraeroa C hope to plant up to 500 hectares of ginseng under pine over the next 5 years, with some help.
We shared the idea of a cooperative for ginseng growers. They were very receptive to it because they could see the benefits in marketing product together, learning how to grow it as a collective, sharing information, and generally it was widely accepted that it was a good idea. Just a little bit more. We believe that ginseng could be a new export crop that could benefit all New Zealand.